The September update for T3 Arena starts tomorrow, September 22nd, and we're going to be covering all of the new cosmetics, skins, new items coming to the game, hero changes, and so much more. Starting with hero changes, we have Johnny Jet. Now, Johnny Jet is getting a buff to his weapon damage from 1200 to 1600 damage, as well as he'll be able to drop 2 puddles on the playing field rather than 1. This will allow him to move around more, heal more consistently, and be more sneaky in the game. I think this is going to help him a lot. Labula's main weapon is increasing magazine size from 12 to 15 ammo. Also, the fire rate is increased, which means you're going to be able to shoot faster. However, they did not increase the damage. The damage is the exact same. You're just going to be able to shoot faster and shoot more ammo. As for Labula's first ultimate, whenever you drop your decoy, your magazine goes from 30 to 36 now, and your increase in fire rate also applies to that. However, you don't do any more damage. It's just more of an increase in fire rate and an increase in ammo. I think these changes to Labula will really shake up the meta and make Labula more of a go-to pick for like that close range combat. And I think this is a really good change for Labula. Iris is also getting a change, which is actually a really awesome change. It's not going to help her necessarily be better than Chemist in my opinion, but she's going to be able to heal from a further distance. So it's going to pop up those little squares showing you that you can heal your teammates just from a further distance. I think this is just going to help her in general just be a longer distance healer, and it's a pretty good change for her. Hua Ling is also getting a buff with her normal ability. Its flight speed is increased, and you don't have to arch as much of an angle to throw it. It's going to be faster, and it's going to get to its target a lot quicker. Her second ultimate ability is also going to recharge faster by 11%, and I think this might make people actually use this ability, but ultimately, I feel like her first ultimate ability is just slightly better. Iggy also got a pretty interesting buff. Her change to her normal ability actually heals you, rather than just only being able to heal when you have your passive. But the heals overall, when your passive is combined with your ability, are slightly lowered than the normal game right now. I think this is going to allow people to play Diggy more and actually be able to use her without having her passive. And then when you get her passive, it's just that much more rewarding. They made some pretty big optimizations to Ya. Whenever you get Ya to level 10 and you do her dash ability, your camera locks. You won't be able to move from side to side. They've fixed that, so now you'll be able to kind of get kills around corners with your dash ability and just have it be more optimized for her play style. However, doing this change showed a big increase in play time with Ya, and a lot more people played her, and so they ended up reducing her main weapon damage by 20% from 300 to 240. I think with her dashing working correctly and her gun getting a slight nerf, will still balance her out and still make her a really strong hero. They also changed her abilities. Both of her ultimates are now going to recharge 12% slower, which means they're not going to recharge as fast. You're not going to have them as often. But I think the change with her gun and with her dashing working correctly will still balance her out and make her a very viable hero in the meta. Maybe not necessarily the best, but she's definitely going to be something in the meta. Fort also got a slight change to his charge times with his shield. If you guys saw my Fort showcase video, you guys can go check that out. I showcased all of his abilities and everything, and his recharge time whenever you drop his shield was 8 seconds. They increased it to 10. I think it was just playing too fast, and he's more of a slower character, so they increased it to 10 seconds, which is not a big deal. It'll definitely change how he feels, but unfortunately, we didn't get to play with it at 8 seconds, so the 10 seconds is just what we're going to be playing with normally. But I still think Fort is going to shake up the meta, and I think he's going to be a really, really strong tank to play. Now, they did ask the Discord whether or not they wanted to see any changes from Chemist. And yes, Chemist is not getting any changes, no buffs, no nerfs, nothing. Chemist is saying the same exact way that she is. I think if they did buff Chemist, she would have been absolutely crazy. And so this is really good news to not see any sort of changes coming to Chemist. They also recently asked the Discord if anyone wanted to see a change made to Hunter. Now, we all know Hunter's crazy, and I think there might be a change coming to Hunter. We don't know necessarily what it's going to be yet, or if there will be a change, but it was asked recently. So if you guys want to check the Discord, you can vote on the poll and see whether or not we actually get a change to Hunter. In the September update video that T3 actually posted on their YouTube channel a few days ago, they did show new cosmetics and new lucky draws coming to the game. The new lucky draw skins, we actually have already gotten the Hunter skin as well as the Aletta skin, but there is going to be a skin for Ruby as well as a skin for Christina. And I think these skins are actually going to be really awesome. They're also lucky draws, so they're going to be coming with player cards and holo posters. And I think all of the skins and the cosmetics and everything that they're introducing to the game are going to be really top tier skins. Everyone loves the Aletta skin. Everyone loves the Hunter skin. And it's only going to go more from here with the new Christina skin coming out, as well as the new Ruby skin coming out. These skins are really cool, and I can't wait to get them. We're also getting a couple of quality life changes as far as inviting players or inviting friends to your game. They'll actually be able to see a pop-up message whenever you invite someone if they're in the middle of a game, and they'll be able to accept right then and there. And then when they're done with their game, it actually will pull them into your party and you guys can continue playing on. I think this is a really cool change. It gets more of your teammates involved and more of your friends involved. And it's just a faster, easier way to play with friends. One of the biggest things we're getting to the September update is the new mythic hero, Fort. Now, Fort is the new tank hero, and I did an ability showcase on him if you guys want to check that out. But basically, he's going to be the new tank. He's going to be able to throw it on a shield. His ultimate is really interesting. His gun is really cool. He's going to be a really interesting shakeup to the meta, and I think there's going to be a lot of really fun team comps that you're going to be able to build with him, and he's going to be really awesome. I'm really excited for Fort, and we're going to be doing a big opening and opening a bunch of boxes and hopefully pulling Fort tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Along with the quality of life changes, we're also getting a career page. This is going to change how you view anyone in the game, whether it be your friends or anyone that you played against. You're going to be able to review their careers. You're going to be able to see their most played hero, how many wins, how many losses, their match history, what player card they have. You can invite them to be a friend. This is going to be a really interesting change, being able to see players' careers, who they play as, you know, being able to invite them as a friend right then and there. I think this is going to be awesome, and I can't wait to start building up my stats and everything. The stats are not going to be like saved from what you've already played. It's going to start fresh with everyone tomorrow with the update. So you're going to start building your stats and start building all of your stuff in your career from tomorrow. Everything starts over from tomorrow. They're also changing the MVP system, which happens at the end of the match. You're going to be able to vote for who you think the MVP or the SVP was, depending on how their performance was, how many kills they had. Whatever you think determines the MVP of a game, you're going to be able to vote for that, as well as you're going to have all of your stats displayed to the entire server. So you're going to be able to compete. It's going to make the game more competitive, and you're going to be able to view all of this in their careers or in your careers. So this is a really, really good change. I think it's interesting to kind of compare stats and see who the best is on your squad. So this is a really cool change coming. Now, there is a new item coming to the game called passive cores, and what this allows you to do is to unlock someone's passive for free. If you have a level 9 character that you want to upgrade to level 10 and earn their passive, once you have one of these passive cores, you're going to be able to use it and unlock their passive right then and there. The only way that we know how to get these passive cores so far is through the top-up system, but I'd imagine they're going to implement more ways for us to earn this item down the line. Something else that is not coming with the update, unfortunately, is ranked mode. Ranked mode was delayed until season 3, which, to be fair, is only like 20-something days away. But ranked mode will be in the future. They needed more time to kind of refine it and make sure that it was all correct and working properly before they actually bring it into the game. So we are getting ranked mode, just not yet. It will be coming hopefully within the next month or so. So stay tuned for that, but I'm excited for ranked mode. All right, guys, that's everything we're getting with the September update starting tomorrow. Make sure you guys are checking it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got new heroes, new cosmetics, new items in the game. There's a ton of stuff coming and a ton of quality of life changes that I think are going to make this game absolutely awesome. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, subscribe for some more T3. I'm going to be uploading a ton of stuff tomorrow as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm going to be streaming the update tomorrow on Twitch, so if you guys want to come over and say hi, all the links are in the description. You guys can come check it out. We're going to be going through all the stuff that I talked about in today's video, and it's going to be a good time, and hopefully we can pull Fort. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace out.